Hello, friends. Hello. Am I audible? Yeah.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I have created a classroom on the VLP. I'll share the code for that. If you have got all of you got the official mail ID, you can log into VLP account and you can see the syllabus, the material uploaded, etc. From time to time, it will be revised. Presently, I have uploaded yesterday the syllabus and the content of the syllabus. Since the time is very less, we will start with the theory itself. Syllabus at last. After presenting the theory, I will share the syllabus at last. So please bear with me. Good morning, all of you, and I'm wishing you a very good future for you in the beginning itself. Thank you for attending. Now I will start with the first unit we have. The first unit is we have the uh, in our topic water technology. Today's first unit in the beginning we'll see the introductory part and then we will solve the numerical. Every time my kind request to you is that please keep pen and book ready so that whatever point I will explain you are important. You will be able to see them or note it down from time to time. Now presently in the openings lecture itself address itself, our honorable director sir as well as respected HOD have told you that we are going to have the examination pattern. When half of the syllabus will be over, we have the internal examination will be there, and when we'll finish the complete syllabus, we'll have the end sem examination will be there. For both of them, 30 marks weightage is there. Our term today, which is started from yesterday, will end up with 30th of April. Then, with a gap of 4 days from 4th May to 8th May, you will have to face the examination. Probably now, looking at the situation, we will decide whether it will be a MCQ or the subjective type of examination will be there. You will be able to, you will come to know shortly. That examination will be there. Then we have the PBL. In PBL, the restriction is that you have to select the topic which is related to our syllabus. Our first unit today, which we are starting, is the water technology. Second unit is our the polymer chemistry. Third unit is their instrumental analysis, and fourth unit is their corrosion. For all the 4 units, we have the weightage 7 lecture, 5 lecture, 7 lecture, and 5 lecture. So we have 7 lecture. Then second unit 5 lecture polymer chemistry. Specialty polymers we are going to study. Also the nanomaterials we are going to study. Third unit is our instrumental analysis again, which is bit lengthy, for which 7 lecture will be there, and last unit is corrosion, for which 5 lectures will be there. It is there on VLP. After the lecture is over, on our official group, I will share the uh, syllabus, and also on the ULB whatever the code is there, course code is there, our classroom is there, virtual classroom will be there, and everything which is required for your study, it will be uploaded from time to time. Presently syllabus and the topics of under the syllabus are uploaded yesterday. Now as soon as our this thing is over, lecture is over, the recording will be again, each recording for the lecture will be uploaded on that, so that whenever you are in free time you can refer to the recordings. You will get everything ready on your laptop. So shall we start now? Hello, shall we start now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so this is our, are you able to see the screen which is shared, PPT?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so
Yes, ma'am.
it is
Yes, ma'am.
engineering chemistry. We have the 4 staff members for chemistry, and we have distributed the load for the preparing the notes, etc. So first unit, the notes and the PPT are prepared by our respected HOD, Vaishali Patil ma'am. So for second unit, it is made by the Aparna Kulkarni ma'am. Third unit, it is prepared by Dhananjay Pawar sir, and fourth unit, corrosion science, I have made it. So you will be getting in the first slide the one who has made it. I will share this all everything PPT etc. on our VOLP. Assignments also will be there for the practice session. Let me start the syllabus, and slowly and steadily, as soon as we will finish, I will upload the material whenever it is possible. So here we have introduction of engineering chemistry. We have to discuss the syllabus, but since I have told you that we are having very less number of lectures than required, actually. So this syllabus at the end I will take in last 5 minutes, and in last 5 minutes I'm going to share the attendance sheet in the chat box. Google form I'm going to share. Everyone has to write down their name, roll number, division, PRN number, etc. there, and submit the form. Those who will submit will be marked present for the lecture. So there should not be any confusion as such. With this introduction, we will start the lecture. So our first lecture is water technology, for which 7 lectures are there, including today's lecture. So we will start. Please keep your pen and notebook ready, so that whatever you feel is important or whatever I will tell you to write it down, because as on today we do not have absolutely any idea whether we are going to have the MCQ examination or we have the subjective. So for MCQ, you, as you know, that you have to study in detail. For subjective, only long answers you have to study, but MCQ sometimes also is very difficult to answer. So whatever you find important, you write it down, note it down simultaneously, and whenever you have any query, please feel free to ask your queries any number of times, any number of times. And my sitting arrangement is 315, just behind the physics lab. Whenever we are expecting that from 15th, probably it is not yet, GR is not in our hand. So probably 15th of Feb, we are going to have all uh, uh, offline classes for lecture as well as practical. Let us wait and watch what happens. But and my phone number, please note it down. My phone number is 9850039126. So please feel free for this. With this, we will start here with the lecture. So our objective of this session is to understand water technology for water analysis and water softening and purification method. Mainly in this chapter, we are going to study what are the different types of impurities, what are the sources of impurities, how to remove the impurities from the water sample, that is the purification method, and we will solve the numericals on the hardness of water sample and few numericals on the purification method, such as zeolite method. Now the learning outcome is the analyze water on the basis of hardness and explain methodologies. Please no annotation, please. Please, last warning, first and last warning. I will not tolerate this. Huh? Okay, so analyze water on the basis of hardness and explain methodologies involved in water softening purification. The one who tried it, I have got the name. I will call him, and then some punishment will be given. Please stop your activities. Okay, so what are the different sources? This is just the revision part of it. No one will ask, only for the understanding. We have the first rainwater, which is supposed to be the purest form of water, because it is obtained by evaporation and condensation of seawater. And in these two methods, almost all the impurities get removed, and therefore rainwater is supposed to be purest form of water. Then second, surface water source, in which we have the water from river, sea, and lake. And then we have third type of water, that is underground water. If we will see the purity level, highest purity is rainwater. Second is underground water, because when the water get percolated through soil, almost all the impurities which are not dissolved in the water will remain on the surface of water, and water get inculcated or accumulated in the ground. So that is second position, underground water, as long as the purity is concerned. And third is the surface water, which is supposed to be highly impure type of water. Then what are the different types of impurities? Am I going very fast? Is the speed okay? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So we have first type of impurity, suspended. Suspended means floating. So if the impurities are floating, we can remove them just by filtration. Colloidal means they carry some charge, either positive or negative. So they do not settle down at the bottom. So what we have to add? We have to add some chemicals such as potash, alum, sodium, aluminate, etc. to neutralize the charge on them, and then they will settle down. Then we have to remove them by sedimentation. Sedimentation means you have to keep the water undisturbed. These all impurities, after the charges are removed on them, will settle down at the bottom, and then you can remove by filtration. Third type of impurities are biological impurities. It includes algae, fungi, bacteria, etc. And these, as you are aware that they are easily removed by sterilization. You have to boil the water with certain agent like liquid chlorine, ozone, bleaching powder, etc. Then next type of impurities are, all these are only for your information. These type of examples may not be asked in the examination because they are the basic for the understanding of the topic. But even then, if you want, as and when, you can note it down, all which you think it important. The next type of impurities are dissolved impurities. In that we have two types, dissolved gases or dissolved salts. Then for this we have to use the separate methods for removing dissolved gases or dissolved salts from the water sample. What are these different technique we will see in the upcoming classes. Now next, specification of drinking water. BIS is a bureau, and WHO, World Health Organization, they have given the water quality parameter. They have divided into three types: physical, chemical, and biological. This is according to the World Health Organization and Bureau of Indian Standard for drinking water. So they have given certain limit how much should be higher hardness, lower hardness, which can be used for the domestic purpose or otherwise. So that are called as the water quality parameters. They are given by World Health Organization. These two terms are important. Please note it down. Bureau of Indian Standards. Now I'm going, even if I'm going to give these standards, no one is going to by heart these values. Only it is for your clear understanding. So these are the values according to, as you can see here, the BIS standard and here WHO standard. Now color of the water, the unit for color measuring is Hazen units. For BIS standard, we have minimum 5 Hazen units or maximum 25. It is bearable range. Similarly, according to WHO, it is 5 and 50. So what is minimum range acceptable for drinking and other purposes, and what is the maximum range? So these are, and what is the unit here? It is given. The turbidity is given in NTU. Those are total dissolved solids. They are given in milligram per liter. That is 500 milligram per liter. 2000 milligram per liter, here 515,000. So all these are the only for your understanding that there are certain limitation. You will refer this chart only if you have to you work in the industry for the quality of the water and whether it can be used it for the given purpose or not. Only that purpose it is there. You need not by heart this at all. So now what is hardness of water? So the water which gives good lather. What is lather? What is lather? Anyone? What is lather? Anyone knows? lather म्हणजे मराठीमध्ये फेस. साबणाचा
Oh,
फेस येतो,
Oh,
साबणाचा फेस येतो ना, पाणी साबणाची पावडर टाकल्यावर पाण्यात फेस येतो ना, त्याला म्हणायचं लॅदर. तर द वॉटर सॅम्पल, आपण ज्या पाण्यामध्ये साबण किंवा साबणाचं पाणी टाकतो त्याला जर फेस आला तर त्याला म्हणायचं की सॉफ्ट वॉटर, आणि जर फेस आला नाही तर त्याला म्हणायचं हार्ड वॉटर. तर आता हार्ड वॉटर इज द वन विच डज नॉट गिव्स लॅदर, म्हणजे जो लॅदर देत नाही तो म्हणजे हार्ड वॉटर. मग तो काय देतो, तर इट गिव्स कर्ड लाईक प्रेसिपिटेट. What is it is due to that I'll explain it in the later lecture. So water which does not produce lather with the soap solution but it gives curd like precipitate is called as hard water. It is the definition. So note it down. This is the definition. The water sample which does not produce lather with the soap solution but forms precipitate is called as hard water. Whereas exactly opposite is the soft water which gives good lather but does not give the precipitate with the soap solution. Now, what is soap? What is the definition of soap? You have studied this little bit in 12th standard. Soap is nothing but sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty acids such as stearic acid. So, sodium stearate, potassium stearate is nothing but soap. C17H35COONA or C17H35COOK, that is called as soap. If you want, I'll repeat again. The sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty acid is called as soap. For example, higher fatty acid is stearic acid. Formula is C17H35COOH. And if you replace H by Na or K, you will get the name of soap solution. That is sodium soap or potassium soap. So soap can be only with sodium or potassium. It cannot be with the calcium and magnesium that we will see slowly. Soap is only with the sodium and potassium. Am I making you everything clear? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So sodium salts of higher fatty acid is called as sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty acid. Fatty acid is only the one which is commonly used. Stearic acid, formula is C17H35COOH, stearic acid, and replace the H by Na or K, not by Ca or Mg. That is not a soap. So that is there. जिथे फेस मिळतो तुम्हाला चांगला, त्याला सॉफ्ट वॉटर म्हणायचं. ही साधी टेस्ट आहे. घरी पण तुम्ही वॉटर टेस्ट करू शकता. कुठलेही वॉटर सॅम्पल जिथे तुम्ही अननोन ठिकाणी मायग्रेट जाल, फिरायला जाल, तिथे थोडंसं पाणी घ्या, त्याच्यात थोडंसं सोप टाका. तुम्हाला जर कर्ड लाईक प्रेसिपिटेट मिळाला तर ते पाणी हार्ड आहे, आणि जर तुम्हाला फेस मिळाला साबणाचा तर ते सॉफ्ट आहे. म्हणजे तुम्ही ड्रिंक करू शकता किंवा डोमेस्टिक पर्पज करता वापरू शकता. तर ही साधी टेस्ट आहे, विच इज ऑल्सो सपोज टू बी द डेफिनेशन. ओके, सो विल मूव फर्दर. ना आता हार्डनेस किती प्रकारचे, तर 2 प्रकारचे आहेत. फर्स्ट टाइप ऑफ हार्डनेस इज टेम्पररी हार्डनेस, विच इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज कार्बोनेट हार्डनेस, विच इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज अल्कलाइन हार्डनेस. या टर्म लक्षात ठेवा, लिहून ठेवा. पॅरलल टर्म्स आहेत. टेम्पररी इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज कार्बोनेट, ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज अल्कलाइन हार्डनेस. टेम्पररी म्हणजे the one which can be easily removed by boiling and filtration. Some salts are there which are soluble in water only at room temperature. काही सॉल्ट्स असे आहेत की जे फक्त रूम टेम्परेचरला पाण्यामध्ये सोल्युबल आहे. मग त्यांना कसं रिमूव्ह करायचं, तर पाणी बॉईल करायचं. मग ते सोल्युबल सॉल्ट्स दे विल फॉर्म द प्रेसिपिटेट. That precipitate is easily removed by filtration, and therefore such hardness is called as temporary hardness, which can be easily removed by boiling and filtration. It is due to the salt which are the carbonates and bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. It is due to 2 type of salts, carbonate and bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. मला फॉर्म्युले सांगता का कार्बोनेट अँड बायकार्बोनेटचे? Huh? Yes, anyone will tell me what are the formulas for carbonates and bicarbonates of calcium? If you
Calcium
do,
carbonate CaCO3 और calcium bicarbonate CaHCO3 CO2.
good. KaCO3 twice it is, असं म्हणायचं. And magnesium MgCO3 किंवा MgSCO3 twice. तर आता CaCO3 आणि MgCO3 नोट इट डाऊन. ह्या 4 सॉल्ट आहेत, त्यांच्यामुळे आपल्याला टेम्पररी हार्डनेस येतो. आय विल रिपीट अगेन. CaCO3, MgCO3, CaSO3 twice, MgSCO3 twice. तर याच्यामुळे सर 1 मिनिट माझं लेक्चर चालू आहे सर माझं. सॉरी प्लीज मी पुढच्या याला तिकडे गेल क्लासरूम मध्ये तिथे येत नाही कनेक्टिव्हिटी. सो आउट ऑफ दिस 4 salts CaCO3 and MgCO3 they are insoluble in water, so they are easily removed by filtration, no need to boil the water. Are you with me? Now you will ask me what about FeAlM, Mn. They also give the hardness, but it is not in our syllabus, so we'll restrict our all discussion for calcium and magnesium. Hardness due to calcium and magnesium. Even if Fe, Al and Mn gives hardness, we are not going to consider because it is not in scope of our syllabus. ते हार्डनेस देतात पण आपल्या सिलेबस मध्ये हार्डनेस ड्यू टू देम आपण इन्क्लूड केले नाही, फक्त हार्डनेस ड्यू टू कॅल्शियम आणि मॅग्नेशियम कन्सिडर केलेले. आता हे 4 सॉल्ट आपण कन्सिडर करणार, CaCO3, MgCO3, CaSCO3 twice and MgSCO3 twice. तर CaSCO3 twice and MgSCO3 twice आपण बॉईल केलं वॉटर तर त्याचं MgOH twice प्रेसिपिटेट होतो आणि CO2 गॅस आहे तो एस्केप होतो. तसंच कॅल्शियम बायकार्बोनेट जर पाण्यामध्ये असेल तर इफ यू विल बॉईल द वॉटर सॅम्पल इट फॉर्म्स CaCO3 precipitate, it CO2 gas is given out and what is left behind is water. So these are the reaction. Again remember the reaction for MCQ type of question. MCQ type of question करता हे फार महत्वाचे आहे. कॅल्शियम कार्बोनेट, मॅग्नेशियम कार्बोनेट, they are insoluble in water even at room temperature, so they are removed easily by only by filtration, but calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonate we can remove them by boiling and filtration. So why boiling? Because they give precipitate. Precipitate is removed by filtration and this is a gas which escapes out. So these are the reaction. Have you noted it down in your notebook? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, note it down. Okay. Then what is permanent hardness? What are the similar names for the temporary hardness? Yes. Other names for temporary hardness?
Carbonate
Carbonate
hydrous,
Carbonate.
alkaline hydrous.
Alkaline. मग permanent ला काय असेल similar terms? Non-carbonate.
Non-carbonate,
Non-carbonate,
non-alkaline.
non-alkaline.
Yeah, just remember these terms because in examination in the numerical, instead of asking for permanent hardness, it may be asked non-carbonate hardness. Instead of permanent hardness, it may be asked calculate non-alkaline hardness. So it should not happen that madam has not taken what is non-alkaline hardness or what is non-carbonate. तर ज्या ज्या सॉल्ट मध्ये CO3 ग्रुप आहे तो म्हणजे कार्बोनेट हार्डनेस, जिथे CO3 ग्रुप नाहीये तो म्हणजे नॉन कार्बोनेट हार्डनेस, जो त्याला आपण दुसरं टर्म आहे नॉन अल्कलाइन हार्डनेस, बिकॉज दिस नॉन कार्बोनेट सॉल्ट्स आर नॉट अल्कलाइन इन नेचर. So the hardness which cannot be removed by boiling and filtration is called as permanent hardness. मग आता CO3 ग्रुप आपल्याला नकोय, मग कुठले ग्रुप हवेत आपल्याला? क्लोराइड, सल्फेट, फॉस्फेट, नायट्रेट ऑफ कॅल्शियम, मॅग्नेशियम, FeAlMn. FeAlMn आहेत तिथे, पण आपण ते कन्सिडर करणार नाही आहोत फॉर व्हेरी रिझन दॅट इट इज नॉट देअर इन द सिलेबस. सो we will not consider it this hardness which is permanent hardness. Now what is their solubility? These salts are soluble, non-carbonate salts are soluble at room temperature as well as at high temperature. तुम्ही पाणी किती उकळा ते सॉल्ट, पाणी इव्हॅपोरेट होईल पण सॉल्ट काही निघणार नाही, त्याच्यातले खाली राहतील, म्हणून त्याला परमनंट हार्डनेस. म्हणून ज्या हार्डनेस आपण बॉइलिंग आणि फिल्ट्रेशनने नाही रिमूव्ह करू शकत त्याला आपण परमनंट हार्डनेस म्हणलेलं आहे. पण असं नाहीये की परमनंट हार्डनेस आपण रिमूव्ह नाही करू शकत. देर आर सर्टन केमिकल्स विच वी कॅन ऍड टू द वॉटर सॅम्पल कंटेनिंग नॉन कार्बोनेट सॉल्ट्स अँड वी कॅन रिमूव्ह द हार्डनेस. तर त्या मेथड काय ते आपण सबसिक्वेंट लेक्चर्स मध्ये पाहूया. So what is permanent hardness? It is due to non-carbonate salts of calcium and magnesium. So what are the non-carbonate salts? Write down the example: chlorides, sulfates, phosphates, nitrates of calcium and magnesium. खाली एक्झाम्पल दिले CaCl2, MgCl2, CaSO4, MgSO4, CaNO3 twice, MgNO3 twice. लिहून घेतले का सगळ्यांनी? Have you written it down? Noted it down?
Yes, ma'am.
Because
Yes, ma'am.
we have to solve one numerical in today's lecture itself. That is why you should be able to know. याच्यात कुठे तुम्हाला CO3 ग्रुप नाहीये म्हणून याला म्हणायचं नॉन कार्बोनेट सॉल्ट्स. इथे कुठेही FeAl Mn लिहिलेलं नाहीये मी, त्यामुळे ते आपण कन्सिडर करणार नाही. फक्त कॅल्शियम आणि मॅग्नेशियम, क्लोराइड, सल्फेट्स, फॉस्फेट्स, नायट्रेट्स एवढंच आपण कन्सिडर करणार आहोत. Now, what is total hardness? Temporary plus permanent. Within 1 minute, who will recap the things? What is temporary also called as? Chalo fatafat.
Carbonate high.
Carbonate and
Carbonate
alkaline.
and alkaline.
Carbonate hardness and
Carbonate
alkaline
alkaline
hardness.
hardness.
Okay, good. Everyone is paying attention. Very good sign. Okay, and permanent is non-carbonate and
Carbonate.
Carbonate hardness and non-alkaline hardness.
okay. So now while calculating the hardness, we have to एक minute. Okay. We have to convert all impurities in terms of CaCO3. For one reason, obvious reason, the molecular weight of CaCO3 is 100. And every time multiplying by 100 or dividing by 100 is very easy. म्हणून जे पण हार्डनेस आपण कॅल्क्युलेट करणार आहोत तर ते आपण हार्डनेस CaCO3 पे अटेन्शन व्हेरी मच इम्पॉर्टंट पॉइंट इट इज. जर कळलं नाही तर परत विचारा. CaCO3 मॉलिक्युलर वेट 100 आहे. CaCO3 मॉलिक्युलर वेट 100 आहे आणि म्हणून आपल्याला CaCO3 आपल्याला करायचंय मल्टिप्लिकेशन आणि डिव्हिजन 100 ने होतं म्हणून. तर आता तुम्ही विचाराल की कॅल्शियम बाय कार्बोनेट आहे, CaSO3 ट्वाइस आहे, तर CaSO3 ट्वाइस हार्डनेस जरी असला तरी फक्त टर्म्स मध्ये कन्वर्ट करणार आहोत. आर यू गेटिंग मी? इन हार्डनेस ड्यू टू एनी सॉल्ट, hardness due to any salt, we will convert it in terms of CaCO3 and that is called as CaCO3 equivalent hardness. कळलं नसेल तर परत सांगते मी. कुठलेही सॉल्ट असू दे, the hardness due to any salt, we will convert it in terms of CaCO3 because the molecular weight of CaCO3 is 100. Multiplying by 100 or dividing by 100 is very easy. मग CaCO3 पाण्यामध्ये नसेलच तरी पण आपण हार्डनेस देणार आहोत CaCO3 इक्विव्हॅलंट युनिट मध्ये आणि त्याला म्हणायचं CaCO3 इक्विव्हॅलंट हार्डनेस. तर आता कॅल्शियम बाय कार्बोनेट आहे. व्हॉट इज द फॉर्म्युला फॉर कॅल्शियम बाय कार्बोनेट? व्हॉट इज द फॉर्म्युला फॉर कॅल्शियम बाय कार्बोनेट?
CaCO3 by 2.
ओके. आता मी atomic वेट देते सगळ्यांचं. कॅल्शियम 40 लिहून टाका सगळ्यांनी. कॅल्शियम 40. हायड्रोजन, you know that for one hydrogen 1. So here we have 2 hydrogen. So 2. Carbon we have 1 carbon, it is 12. Here 2 carbons are there, so 24. And here for 1 oxygen 16. And here we have 6 oxygen, so 96. The molecular weight काढा बरं कॅल्शियम बाय कार्बोनेटचं. I have given you the atomic weight. Formula is CaCO3 twice. कॅल्शियम किती आहे? फॉर्म्युल्यामध्ये कॅल्शियम किती आहे?
1.
मग त्याचं किती घेणार? 40. हायड्रोजन
162.
162. ओके. ज्यांना कळलं नाही त्यांना सांगते. कॅल्शियम 40 प्लस 2 बिकॉज वी हॅव 2 हायड्रोजन, we have 2 carbon, so 24, and we have 6 oxygen, so 96. So total 162. Are you with me? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now similarly, you do this calculation. MgSCO3 twice. Magnesium bicarbonate. Please write it down. Name of the salt. Do the calculation and write down the molecular weight. Why it is required, that I'll explain after 2 minutes. Do the calculation. Magnesium bicarbonate. Magnesium is 24. Magnesium is 24. Are you with me?
146.
Yeah. Magnesium.
146.
Yeah, correct. Magnesium 24, 2 hydrogen, 24 carbon and 96 oxygen. Are you with me, all of you? सगळे माझ्या
Yes,
बरोबर?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
कोणी मागे पडलं नाहीये ना? No one is lacking behind. All of you are
No.
with me. Are you with me, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now MgCl2.
ma'am.
MgCl2, magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride. How much is magnesium atomic weight? Just now I told you.
24.
Yeah.
24.
How much is Cl? Do you know?
35.5.
35.5.
9,
7.
total 95.
2 Cl
Total
means
95.
yeah.
95.
Yeah. Okay.
95.
So 2 Cl is 71. So total 95. Next is try for CaSO4, calcium sulfate. Calcium is 40, sulfur is 32, oxygen 4 are there, so 64. 16 4 is 64.
120. 120.
हे चुकीचं सांगायचं नाही रे.
136.
126.
एक
136.
136 is correct answer. सकाळी सकाळी खोटं नाही बोलायचं बरं का, पाप देतो.
136.
हा, सगळ्यांना मिळालं का बाळांनो? 136 मिळालं का?
Yes.
ज्यांना
Yes,
नाही
ma'am.
मिळालं त्यांनी मला सांगाल, बघताय का, ट्राय करताय का? हा, ओके. नेक्स्ट इज MgNO3 twice. MgNO3 twice. Mg24 क्रॉस डिस्कशन नको, पटापट करा. MgNO3 twice. Mg is 24. नायट्रोजन इज 1 नायट्रोजन इज 14. इथे किती नायट्रोजन आहे?
148.
48.
148. येस, ओके.
148.
चालेल.
148.
आता मी रिवाइज करते. मॅग्नेशियम बायकार्बोनेट नको, चला तुम्ही चेक करा. कॅल्शियम बायकार्बोनेट 162, मॅग्नेशियम बायकार्बोनेट 46, MgCl2 95, CaSO4 136 and MgNO3 twice 148. कोणाचं ऑडिओ चालू आहे? प्लीज, कोणाचा ऑडिओ चालू आहे? प्लीज बंद करा. बॅक साइडला घरातले कुठले नॉइसेस नकोय प्लीज. Okay. Now on the next page we have now the hardness due to calcium bicarbonate is 100 by 168 into amount of calcium bicarbonate. Calcium bicarbonate suppose 7.3 milligram per liter है. 7.3 milligram of calcium bicarbonate is present in 1 liter. That we have to convert it in terms of CaCO3. So you have to multiply by multiplication factor. What is multiplication factor? The molecular weight of calcium carbonate divided by molecular weight of that salt. किती आहे molecular weight CaCO3 चं? CaCO3 चं किती आहे molecular weight? आताच
100. 100.
Yeah. Okay. And what is the molecular weight of calcium bicarbonate? 162. The 100 by 162 is the multiplication factor for calcium bicarbonate.
Okay.
याचा अर्थ काय? सेम पाणी सॅम्पल घ्या, व्हिज्युअलाइज करा, अंडरस्टँड दिस कन्सेप्ट. हे कळलं तर पुढचं सगळं कळणार आहे तुम्हाला. सेम वॉटर सॅम्पल तुम्ही घेतले, सेम सोर्स मधनं 1 लिटर घेतले 2 ठिकाणी. समजा तुमच्या घराच्या नळाला पाणी जे येतं ते घेतले, 2 बकेट मध्ये घेतले 1-1 लिटर. एका बकेट मध्ये 162 ग्रॅम ऑफ कॅल्शियम बायकार्बोनेट टाका, एका बकेट मध्ये 100 ग्रॅम ऑफ कॅल्शियम कार्बोनेट टाका आणि दोघांचे हार्डनेस मेजर करा एक्सपेरिमेंटली. इट इज एक्झॅक्टली सेम. So what is the meaning
Ma'am,
of?
can you repeat?
Yeah, you have a tap water at home. You collect the same tap water in 2 bucket, 1 liter. In one bucket, you add 162 gram of calcium bicarbonate. In another bucket, you add 100 gram of calcium carbonate. Are they same salt? Are they
No.
same? Calcium bicarbonate and calcium carbonate, are they same?
No.
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 Okay. So 162 gram of calcium bicarbonate gives X hardness and 100 gram of CaCO3 gives Y hardness. You determine this X and Y experimentally. This X and Y are exactly same.
Okay.
That is the meaning of multiplication factor. कळलं का?
Yes.
कळलं का multiplication factor? What is it? What is multiplication factor?
Yes, ma'am.
Molecular weight of CaCO3 divided by molecular weight of
Molecular weight of salt.
हा. तर याचा अर्थ काय आहे? 100 ग्रॅम ऑफ CaCO3 जेवढा हार्डनेस देईल तेवढाच मॉलिक्युलर वेट ऑफ दॅट सॉल्ट हार्डनेस देतो. आणि ह्याच टर्मला, या रेशोला काय म्हणायचं की मल्टिप्लिकेशन फॅक्टर. कळले का? तर व्हॉट इज अ मल्टिप्लिकेशन फॅक्टर फॉर मॅग्नेशियम बायकार्बोनेट? कळलं नसेल तर रिपीटेडली विचारा. कुठलेही कन्फ्युजन डोक्यात ठेवू नका, कॅरी करू नका प्लीज. हा. तर मग मल्टिप्लिकेशन फॅक्टर काय मॅग्नेशियम बायकार्बोनेटला सांगा कोणी पटापट.
100 upon 146.
100 upon 146.
आणि
100
MgCl2 ला
upon
100 upon 146.
MgCl2 चला फटाफट.
100 upon 95.
100 upon
100
95.
upon 95.
100 upon 90.
CaSO4
136
upon 136.
100 upon 136.
136.
and magnesium nitrate
100 upon
100
148.
upon 148.
88.
meaning कळले का मल्टिप्लिकेशन फॅक्टरचा सगळ्यांना? हॅव यू गॉट इट?
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
the hardness you get due to 100 gram of CaCO3 will be the hardness given by molecular weight of that salt. Have you got it? हे multiplication factor झालं. Okay. Now what is the CaCO3 equivalent hardness? For that we will see one numerical. Okay, first we will see the units of hardness, then we will see the numerical. Units of hardness, first unit is milligram per liter. हे सगळ्यांनी लिहून घ्या त्याची definition. When 1 milligram of CaCO3 equivalent hardness is present in 1 liter. आपण आता CaCO3 equivalent hardness काढणार आहोत पुढच्या स्लाइडला. आधी युनिट्स पाहूया. मिलीग्राम पर लिटर पहिलं युनिट आहे milligram per liter. So when 1 milligram of CaCO3 equivalent hardness is present in 1 liter of water, it is called as 1 milligram per liter. Second unit is ppm. ppm stands for parts per million. Parts per million. 1 milligram of CaCO3 equivalent present in 1 million liter. 1 million means 10 raised to 6 parts of water. म्हणजे 1 milligram of CaCO3 present in 10 raised to 6 milligram of water. वरती हा रेशो आहे. वरती मिलीग्राम वापरलं, डिनॉमिनेटरला मिलीग्राम वापरा. वरती केजी वापरलं, खाली डिनॉमिनेटरला केजी वापरा. जे काही युनिट वापराल वेटचं ते न्यूमरेटर आणि सेम डिनॉमिनेटर. खाली वॉटरची अमाऊंट आहे आणि वरती CaCO3 इक्विव्हॅलंट हार्डनेस आहे. So 1 milligram of CaCO3 equivalent hardness when present in 1 million liter, that is 10 raised to 6 parts of water. मग आता 10 raised to वरती 1 milligram म्हटले म्हणून खाली 10 raised to 6 parts of milligram of water. What is ppb? The 1 milligram of equivalent hardness present in 1 billion liter. Billion is 10 raised to 9. Million is 10 raised to 6. Billion is parts per billion. ppb लॉंग फॉर्म पण लिहून घ्या. पीएम म्हणजे पार्ट्स पर मिलियन, पीपीबी म्हणजे पार्ट्स पर बिलियन. 10 raised to 9 milli and 1 milligram per liter is equal to 1 ppm. So 1 milligram per liter is equal to 1 ppm is equal to 0.07 degree Clark is equal to 0.07 degree French. आता तुम्ही मला विचाराल की डिग्री क्लार्क आणि डिग्री फ्रेंच कुठे आले? The other units are degree Clark. One part, write down the other units, degree Clark and degree French. Are you with me? It is not there in the slide by mistake. Madam might have forgotten this.
मैम मैम
हाँ, बोला.
मैम जो पहला लिखा है मिलीग्राम पर लीटर, उसका यूनिट तो मोलैलिटी से सेम है, तो डायमेंशन सेम होंगे दोनों के?
Yeah, nearly same. Yeah.
मतलब
अभी
डायमेंशन
डिग्री वो मोलालिटी कॉन्सेंट्रेशन के टर्म में रहता है. दिस इज इन टर्म्स ऑफ हार्डनेस, इन टर्म्स ऑफ CaSO3 सॉल्ट. इक्विवेलेंटली हम
No,
नहीं.
ma'am, actually I am asking for the dimensions because molality is weight of solute upon volume of solution in
But
liter.
that solute
So-
differs, na. That solute differs, na. Here we are considering any solute in terms of CaSO3. That is different.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Got it
Okay,
or
ma'am.
no? Okay.
Okay.
Now
Yes.
Okay. Now write down the degree Clark and degree French. These definition are not here. Write it down in this slide. By mistake, madam might have forgotten this. So write down 1 degree Clark. Now Clark is the name of scientist. My name is Gamande. So I may propose on my name. Huh? I will say that the hardness is 1 degree Gamande. And I will say that when one part of CaSO3 is present in 10 raised to 10, there is absolutely no logic. Why one part in 10 raised to 10 should be called as 1 Gamande? That is absolutely no logic. So degree Clark and degree French has no logic. Only these are the name of scientists, those who have proposed these units. So we have to accept as they have proposed. कळले का तुम्हाला? Degree Clark
Yes,
आणि
ma'am.
degree
Yes,
Clark.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Clark,
Yes, ma'am.
ओके. क्लार्क आणि फ्रेंच हे 2 सायंटिस्ट आहेत. त्यांना
Yes,
वाटलं
ma'am.
ठराविक amount of CaSO3 salt in ठराविक amount of water should be called as degree Clark म्हणून त्यांनी त्याला म्हटलेलं आहे. त्याला अजिबात काहीही लॉजिक नाहीये. So when 1 milligram of CaSO3 equivalent hardness, 1 part by weight of calcium carbonate hardness is present in 70,000 parts of weight of water, it is called as 1 degree Clark. Are you with me? Write it down. 1 part by weight of calcium carbonate when present in 70,000 parts by weight of water. म्हणजे 1 milligram CaSO3 असेल in 70,000 milligram of water. 1 kg of CaSO3 असेल 70,000 kg of water. तर त्याचा हार्डनेस आपण म्हणणार आहोत की 1 degree Clark. Yes, anyone will repeat this? What is degree Clark? Chalo.
One
Any-
part by weight of CaSO3 present in 70,000 weight by part of water, then it is
Part by
called as
weight
1
of
degree
water.
Clark.
Okay, thank you. Good, beta. Now, what is degree French? 1 part by weight of CaSO3 when present in 1,000. The part by weight of water, it is called as degree French. I'll just 1 milligram is present in 1 million. Yeah, 1 part by weight. That is 1 degree French, and this is the interconversion. I'll make you sure about the denominator, and I'll let you know in the next class. 1 ppm. From conversion also you find out what it should be denominator, in how much part it should be, whether it should be 100 or 1000. I'm little confused. So find it out. 1 ppm is equal to 1 milligram per liter. That is same is equal to 0.07 because in the denominator we have 70,000, and here we have it is 1 part by weight of calcium carbonate present in 10 parts by weight of water. 10 or 100 or 1000, that I'll make you sure next time. Now this is the numerical, you write it down. We will solve. I'll explain this thoroughly, and then we will move further. Write down this numerical in your notebook. Please write down in your notebook. Just inform me after you are through. As soon as you are through, just tell me over. Done. Write down the numerical. Have you written it? Yes. Everyone, have you written it? Okay. We are now. Our time is over. You have to join the next link. So I will share the attendance sheet to you. Please fill Google form in 3 minutes. Numerical will solve in the next class. Huh? Okay. I'll stop sharing. I will share in chat box. Now fill the Google form. I'll get your attendance every time. This will be the schedule. Okay, in the last 5 minutes, you will be able to. Are you able to see the Google link, Google form link? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, just fill it. 2 minutes job it is. Your name, roll number, GR number, that is permanent registration number, division, and time slot 8 to 9. And put today's date. Today's date is 9th February 9/2/2021. Are you through with this? Are you through, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, no difficulty in filling the form?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
Shall I leave the meeting now? You have another meeting on the
Yeah, ma'am.
agenda? Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.